folks are cynical because of the cynicism that they see in Washington. The level of discourse is at a level that I have not seen in my 52 years. It's embarrassing. And it's good to be in a room with Democrats. I don't think that any party has a monopoly on virtue or has all the right answers. But to see time and time again the party of no, you're not going to get a Sarah Palin foreign policy briefing from me tonight. The bickering that's going on just strikes me to the core. I think our founding fathers are rolling over in our grave. And I appreciate my colleague to the left. He's offering a refreshing history lesson for me. Now, what's wrong with America today? What's our greatest concern? It's folks' lack of confidence in our system. Representative democracy is the greatest form of government. One of our founding fathers said, but it's the worst form except for all others. And this, the great thing about this, these guys on the 2-year hot seat have to run year in and year out. We'll make a change. There's going to be a turnover come November now. There is. There's going to be new faces there. I want to go. I've got experience creating jobs.
I want to follow up with what Dr. Green said, and that is everything else, every other problem that we have in our society today, in our world today, is ultimately a symptom. It's a symptom of the condition of our hearts. It's a symptom of the condition of my heart and your hearts. And if our hearts aren't right, our policy won't be right. If our hearts aren't right, our democracy won't work right. Now think about our society. We are a society that is that celebrates our greed. It celebrates how much we can accumulate to ourselves, and it shuns the giving, the selflessness that I don't know about you, but that I was raised to believe in. Now, I want to go to Washington because I think that it is possible still to have a good heart that is redeemed and a heart that desires to serve others above myself. A heart that desires to make sure that my children inherit a country that is stronger, not weaker, which is the direction we're going right now. I think a country that is stronger and more prosperous and more selfless than the one that we inherited.
Job growth in the economy, I believe, are the two things that are critical right now in this country. But it's more than that. This country's at a critical juncture. We're at a crossroads. We're more than $12 trillion in debt. We're still in the middle of 2 wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. And we're still in the midst of arguably the worst economy since the Great Depression. While everyday Arkansans are working to make ends meet, and they're balancing their checkbooks, and they're worried about the job that they've got, or they're looking for a job that they've just lost. Most folks in Washington are bickering, and they're fighting. And I think Arkansans are tired of it. And I think we have a choice. I think we can continue to blame others for the problems that we're not solving in this country. Or we can roll up our sleeves and we can go to work. We can grow this economy if we get back to the table and come to the common goal of moving our country forward. That's not just on the national level, it's on the local level as well. Highway 412, an investment in infrastructure, would provide the opportunity for economic growth here. Investments in local tourism and sport fishing would do the same thing. I'm ready to go to work and be a partner with Baxter County to do that. Thank you.
Okay, gentlemen. Appreciate you keeping an eye on Kevin. And we're going to go to question number 2.